It's dying. It's dying as we speak. The poor thing has served me long and faithfully, but it's dying. It may die while I'm streaming. We'll see. So I shut it off, gave it a rest. It's old. It's like me. It needs a rest. Yeah, I know. That's where I'm at, Carol. Ooh, good to see you. Um, so I came back here to the studio, and it is cold as shit in this house. I mean, it has not gotten above freezing today outside. Getting down to 14 tonight. Oh, you people with, I can't wait for winter. You people need to die. Winter sucks. Anyway, I came back, turned it on. It's up and running at the moment. My good friend and publisher, Anthony Romano, has an old computer that's still better than this. He's going to mail it to me. He's supposed to get me the price to borrow for the shipping. I'll send him the money for the shipping. And here's hoping it gets here and I can transfer everything to a new CPU, newer. I mean, it's beast mode compared to this. The story is, I had a wonderful beast of a computer, great big honking thing, all the bells and whistles. Yeah, lightning got it. And my buddy was coming to town anyway, and he's a computer guy. And he goes, look, man, I've got this little one I've been using as a server. If you want it, you can just have it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Yeah. So I've been using it. It's Windows 7. It's bare bones, barely 16 gig RAM, whatever the hell. And then I remember that was 7 years ago. I mean, this damn thing has way outlived its life expectancy. She's been a good boy. Yes, she has. But it's time to take old Yeller out behind the barn. Oh, so it's dying. So I'm coming out to preclude or preemptively state, if I fall off the radar for a minute, you'll know why. Now, what it was doing specifically, first of all, a couple of weeks ago, it literally threw up a screen that said, hey, I'm about to die. I've never seen a computer do that before. Is, your computer's about to crash. Well, I'm sure as shit it crashed. And then over the last week, the hard drive's been doing that grinding sound. You can hear a hard. Poor thing. Well, went to Game Stream earlier. Uh-oh. Went to go Game Stream earlier, and the monitor would just go black and it says no connection. Well, I know that's a lie because it's connected right now. And I would restart the computer and it would come back up. So we went through that 3 times. I did run CC Cleaner on it and it found some issues. I cleaned the computer. I'm discussing the death now, Pops, and you can pop in if you want to. So it went dead 3 times. I could restart it. It would come back, but only stay on for a little while, which of course makes me think, because I'm old, oh, it's just overheating or some shit. So I'll let it cool off. So we'll see. We'll see how long it stays alive now. Now, I do appreciate the generosity of Anthony offering to send me a working computer with Windows 10, because this thing's running on Windows 7. Oh, it just flickered. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Man.
So I appreciate Anthony's generosity in doing that. But even coming up on our budget right now, after everything that 2023 did to us, coming up with the budget to send him the shipping money and then take it to the computer store and get the this hard drive cloned over so it will have all my files. That's going to be a stretch. What's up, Pops?
Oh, well, I'm just out there fucking trying to get money for you, and then you show back up on the screen.
Don't do that.
It's not going to work.
Well, I mean, it is, in fact, dying. And,
well, I know. I thought you were done. I thought you were gone. It was like...
Well, I did, too. But I took a chance. I came back here and fired it up. I was in the living room, and I was watching YouTube on the widescreen out there. And I thought, let me just go and try it and see if it'll fire up. Maybe it was just having issues with the champions. I don't know. I'm not computer savvy. I don't know why that would make a difference. But so I don't know.
I don't know, but I had mine working.
You had yours working?
Yeah, we were watching mine after you left.
Oh, yeah, I got your text. Yeah.
After you left, mine was working. I'm like, what the hell? I just went to see if there was a screen to share, because usually there isn't. And sure enough, there it was. And I was like, oh, well, shit, I'll just keep playing.
I'm pretty sure.
Back and...
I'm pretty sure that computer technology is actually just voodoo.
Well, I mean, Crom and all that.
It's voodoo.
It's Crom. I know it's Crom. He's like
that
fighting us at every turn, dude. Giggling about it the whole time.
So anyway, I called Anthony, and it's the witch box. Yes, I called Anthony, and we talked for a little while. And he says, I've got these two. One of them's got Windows 10 on it. The one that doesn't have a OS on it is actually more powerful. And I thought about, I can't afford, what do you call it? I can't afford Windows.
Right.
And so the one with Windows 10, please, even if it's weaker than the other one, please send me that one. And he said, all right, he would, but I've got to send him the money to ship it because that's not going to be cheap. And the damn things are fragile as all hell. So he's going to get back with me tomorrow. Let me know how much that'll be. I'm then going to make Carol give me the money for the shipping.
Just pass it up through the vent.
Mm-hmm. You want some Rice Krispies or not, bitch? Come on. Which box? Who do? You do.
So anyway, I played for a little while. I did a couple missions.
Yeah.
One of them had no healer. I died twice. Of course, you don't realize there's no healer until you get no heals, right?
Well, you also don't realize you can't do what you do if you don't have a tank there and everything.
Well, I mean, the groups all had tanks. They just, healer's a rarity.
Oh, you were running the alerts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah. My hands are frozen, too. It is cold as hell in here.
I've been living with that for a few days.
What is the temperature where you're at? Carol, I know you're up on top of a mountain. What's your current temperature? Because I bet we're colder right now.
I don't even know right now what the temperature is outside. I just know it's too cold to put my ass out there.
Carol says, shut up. It's 13 degrees outside. We're going down to 14 tonight here. So, and keep in mind, this is the deep south. We're supposed to be none of this. None of it. I reject it. So Cap had come out earlier and said he had some kumbaya with Vic. And now he's telling us that the fragile peace fell through. So I'm sorry to hear that. I'm all about peace.
Okay, let's see what the weather says. The weather says it's 20 degrees out, but it feels like 12.
It's 20 here right now. And you're in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
You're up by one of the Great Lakes.
And we do have more snow on the ground right now. But let me do this. We do have more snow on the ground right now than we had all year last year. that I can remember. It's like, and it's still only 7-8 inches.
In 2010, I had my first white Christmas. Never had a white Christmas in the Deep South, ever. There's been snow. It snows almost every year, and it sticks for a couple of days. However, never a white Christmas. So I had one in 2010. I thought, well, hell, where's this global warming they're always yapping about? That's when they changed the word. It's always convenient how you can win any argument if you just keep redefining the terms of the argument, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So are we going to baby your computer until you get something else?
Yeah, I mean, I have no choice. No choice.
No,
This is a test to see how long it'll stay up now.
Without the game.
Right, without running a game on it. And just see what it does. I mean, it's obviously, if the graphics card is what was overheating, then it's not going to be able to run Photopia and Photoshop and digital edits on the book and blah, 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 blah. So, because that's actually more graphics intensive than the damn game is.
All right, now you will be proud of me on this, though, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
I went and did all the missions by myself.
Good man. Here's a cookie. Here's a cookie.
I just flew over all them guys and, the radiation eaters and all that. That shit was all easy. Ping, 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 ping. Especially with rapid fire. Ding, 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 ding.
Let me back up. So the wife and my stepdaughter took off to there's a place called Social Circle up in Atlanta, and it's an hour and a half away from here. So they drove up there. I have twins that are niece and nephew. She's up there for their birthday party, and I'm worried that the roads are wet and it is still below freezing. So I'm worried about her driving home. So, honey, I know you never watch my streams ever, but, be careful coming home. Because we don't do well here in the South with ice and snow. It's just not a thing we do. But I said that to say this. I always, when it gets to be this time of day, I say, honey, would you like coffee? Because I'm not going to put on another pot just to drink by myself. But she ain't here, so that presents a quandary. What do you think, chat? I mean, I know coffee's my thing.
That makes it now up to you. There is no qualifier.
It does. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Now, back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean just like 2 years ago, like pre-coof, I could drink coffee right up until I lay down and go to sleep. But after coof, and I came down with the coof, and it has destroyed my lungs. Like I get out of breath just bringing groceries in, like I ran a mile. And now I can't drink coffee after a certain time, where I just lay awake wired all night. What was the question? I wasn't listening. Fuck you, Carol. I don't know. Should I make coffee? That's the question. Should I make coffee, chat? Should I have some coffee? I need coffee. I'm going to have coffee. Pops? The question is, what does Carol want? Pops, get on camera and roll a commercial or two. Let me go make some coffee.
Why do I have to be on camera if I'm rolling a commercial?
Because I said so. I've got Dr. Pepper too. Woohoo! Right on, Cap. You got it. Oh, I'll be right back. I want to hear more, Cap.
Okay. Here we go.
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
Money comes big. Yeah. It's not small. No.
Kiss my entire. Oh, my darling.
unlike any other. Lisa and her husband Ray were away from home for a long time. The stress of the world brought them back to their homestead to recharge. The entire family is reuniting once again for a time of faith, food, and fun. The whole town is invited. Come join Ray and his family for the feast of a lifetime. Welcome to the picnic. Slaughterville Book 3, The Cannibal Rednecks, is a 66-page, full-color story of love, loss, and family, set in the small town of Slaughterville. Look for it on your favorite crowdfunding platform.
Welcome to Mobamalls. Mafia Animals Poker Playing Cards. Make 100. Where real-life mobsters meet the wild side. Let's dive into the intriguing world of this unique deck. Meet Carmine the Snake Persico and Vincent Mad Dog Call. Real-life mobsters with fascinating stories. Mobamalls takes these characters and transforms them into their animal nickname counterparts. Introducing a 55-card poker-sized deck featuring 52 of your favorite mobsters reimagined as animals. Each card is a dedication to a different real-life mobster, complete with their name, nickname, affiliation, and birth-death years. But that's not all. This limited edition print run includes exclusive items like poker chips, signed decks, whiskey glasses, challenge coins, and even handmade Mobamal plushies. Don't miss your chance to be part of this limited edition experience. Back Mobamalls, Mafia Animals Poker Playing Cards. Make 100 on Kickstarter now. Let's bring these mobster animals to life together.
Interesting. Catching up here in the chat.
Yeah, me too. I was just like reading along and I'm like, yeah, but see, that's why I'm not monetized and there's no super chats coming my way and the chat doesn't decide how we run things up in here. You know, I've run into this before on other channels where their chat turned them against somebody and I was like, you really let your chat do that? You really let your chat do that?
Caroline, I appreciate you popping in. And if you're headed off to bed, then good night. Buenos noches. Good night. Sleep well. My hands are still frozen, so I got a good hot pot of coffee going. You know, Cap's peer pressure. What do you say? Do it, you punk or you wimp. Like, that peer pressure drove me, Cap. Thank you for that. Thank you. So, too drunk. Are you accusing Caroline of being too drunk or you yourself too drunk?
I think he's referring to himself.
Okay.
Or maybe Vic. I don't know.
Maybe. Vic's been known to have a few when he's streaming. You know, I'm not going to chime in. I'm not going to dogpile on Vic. Vic has gotten himself, you know, behind on his work, and he's according to what he's saying, he's working hard to make amends on that, to deliver everything. I'm not going to dogpile on the guy, but I will say, you know, it's kind of a it's kind of a thing where I personally, because maybe it's because I come from that fine art world where I get a commission for a painting. I don't get paid until I deliver the thing. I get half up front, but you know, I don't get to cash the check until I deliver the painting. So I try to stay right on top of any commissions I get and to do my work ahead of time before I launch campaigns. Having said that, it's generated some beef. It's generated some hard feelings, and it's understandable that it should do so. Now, you know, if you're Vic and, you know, you're relying on your streaming and those commissions to eat and to pay bills. I get it. You know, you don't want people hurting your funding, but shit's happening, you know. And you do have to address it at some point, but all you can do is all you can do. That's all I'm saying about it. That's as far as I care to go on that topic, boys and girls. And I'm kind of I'm scared to say it, but I'm kind of impressed. My computer is running and it's quiet. I don't hear the hard drive grinding away.
I'm waiting for him to try to fire the game up.
Oh, I'm not doing that. Listen, Ma Blaylock didn't raise no dummies. I'm not doing that. Why is everything? When I ran C Cleaner, it signed me out of everything. I don't remember passwords.
Somebody got on my ass recently about not keeping track of them, so I made this list. And I made the list in this way, Doc. Every time I have to log into something again, I write the fucking password down on the list.
I tried that one time, but I lost the list.
I keep it right here handy. Right.
I mean,
right here handy.
Listen, it's me. All right. I've had all of my working life, I had secretarial support or an office manager,
I don't
if you
even
will.
know what that is, dude.
Well, you know, have a secretary. I owned my own counseling agency. Had to have somebody at the front desk, make appointments, collect money, write up notes. And so what I'm saying is, I never learned to be self-sufficient that way. Do your job. Pretty straightforward, really. Even Carol manages to do it. Sometimes she does. You know. Hey, Q, what's up, buddy? Yeah. I give her day passes. Cap, I'm not a monster. She gets day passes to go out and earn me some money. Oh, where's my banner with my Cash App in it? There it is. There it is. You'll feel better about yourself. You don't have to buy me a new computer. But you could drop a few bucks in there to cover the shipping of the one I'm getting. My goodness. 2 a day's thankless work running a restaurant. What's up, Billy? Pops, you're muted.
I went to work for you right away, bro. I'm just saying. It's like on the Twitter, it's on the youth.
Well, I appreciate Facebook. It.
I went straight as soon as you crashed out. I was like, "Oh shit, we gonna need help getting Doc a new computer." Right? Come on.
Well, I'm blessed that my publisher and my friend Anthony has a computer for me. But it's not like he lives in town and he can drive it over here, or I can run over to his house and get it. He's in Jersey. Q, I hope you're feeling better. He says he's recovering from the flu. I hate that you even had to go through it. It's awful. But anyway, so I have no idea how much it'll cost to choose. Carol, get the hell off of it. I love you guys.
I never thought of that.
Took me a second, Billy. I got you now. No, it's unfortunately it's been dying. Oh, she hasn't been Carol's Cookies in a while, so good memory, Q. It's been dying for a while, and it's already, like I said, this was a replacement computer, just kind of a placeholder that I never should have let go as long as I did. 7 years ago, I got this one after lightning ran in on my really nice one, which is still sitting over there dead as a doornail, by the way. So yeah, I shouldn't have relied. Windows 7, come on.
Hey, look, Doc, I'm just like you now.
Yeah, you got it in. Cool.
I got it hanging behind me. It was right here in front of me. It was like I wasn't showing it. Nobody. I get to.
I forgot you had that. I'm glad you did. So I was watching, and I do want to hear from the chat. Ethan's breakdown on the artist for ISOM using that computer reference tool. I don't remember the name of it. Chat, can y'all help me with that? What is the name of that thing? And I didn't know such things existed.
I'm with you, Captain. Here we go.
Well, what I was going to say was SketchUp. Yeah, thank you, Carol. I didn't know such things existed, but it just seems to me that it's a lazy way of doing things if you're using that exclusively to build your books. But if you were honest about it up front and said, hey, I completely used AI or SketchUp to make this book just so I could tell this story, okay, at least that's honest. But yeah, it's soulless. I was talking to John Dillard yesterday, or the day before, excuse me, and I will periodically have an idea for a panel, and I'll sketch it on some free paper, some loose paper, sketchbook, index card, whatever. But then I find myself in the position where, that turned out really good. Now I don't want to draw it again. So now I've got to go light box it. Well, I don't own a light box, y'all. And I've only got one window big enough to hold an 11 by 17 and actually do light boxing work. So I typically end up having to, and Pops has seen this, redraw. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of redraws. Mm-hmm. So even my bad panels, like Carol says, at least my bad panels have soul. Just saying. I'm not going to fault somebody for using that stuff. What was it called? SketchUp again? But be honest with your backers. Tell them, I just got a story I want to tell. I'm not an artist, so I'm going to use this shit and tell it this way. Hey, Gabe. Agreed. You should complete your work in a timely manner. Deliver. I've always said that. The 3 things you have to do to be successful in any art is make art. That means be good at it and do a lot of it. Number 2, you got to show it to people. Get out in front of people. Show them your art. And number 3, be nice. Be nice means stand behind your work. Deliver with more than you promise. Do a better job than they expect of you. Have good business practices, all that shit. That's the be nice part. Make art, show it to people, be nice. You'll succeed.
Well, there's another thing, too. It's called live within your means. I mean, I can't afford to buy cigarettes anymore, so I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. It's pretty simple. I mean, sometimes you got to make hard choices. The things you can afford to do versus the things you have to have.
Sure. Looking at you, George R.R. Martin.
I have to have weed, so I don't have cigarettes.
George R.R. Martin, by the way, I've never read his books. I watched the TV show. It was entertaining. I can tell, as various YouTubers have pointed out, I can tell where they were drawing on his material versus where they went out on their own, because as always, Hollywood just goes sideways. But having said that, I kind of lost respect for the guy for how long it's taking him to produce. And he went out and produced yet another side book instead of continuing. And he had the balls to negatively criticize Tolkien. You don't criticize
look at it like this. The Stephen King's The Seventh Book of Dark Tower, all those people that put the fans on hold while they live their best life. Okay. Look, people, the fans are the ones that put you here. The fans are the ones, the wallets of the fans are what put people where they end up.
Yeah.
One way or the other, right?
Very
the
true.
wallet of the fans. Be nice to your fans.
However, that does not always mean that money is a sure marker of ability, because we've all seen actors and musicians in particular who are just very lame, have extreme fortune and success. It happens.
Yeah. Marketing is a wonderful thing. Branding and marketing can make anybody look. Come on, Bob Dylan, for Christ's sake. Dude wasn't pretty. Dude couldn't sing. Dude, dude made $1 million back when $1 million was hard to make.
Yeah, yeah. Back when $1 million was still buying more than a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob Dylan's a good example of that, and there are many.
Yeah.
I watched this one guy on YouTube because I fell for the clickbait. My top 10 guitars of all time. All right, listen. I don't care where you stand on this. If in your top 10 you put Bob Dylan as a top 10 guitar players, you're a fucking idiot, and I'm done listening to you.
Look, I don't mind dropping a Roy Clark in there because that dude can pick it.
He can shred. He can shred.
Yeah, but you got to be honest about it. If you're going to go to a different genre guitarist, you got to go for one that can really do it. I mean,
if Bob Dylan and Roy Clark showed up to audition for my band, I'm taking Roy Clark.
Yeah.
Give me the guy that can shred. He might not like my music, but he can play the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And look, I'll step on some toes with this, but I don't care. Modern art.
What's up, Melted?
Hey, Melted Copper. Roy Orbison, again, not somebody I put in my top 10 list of guitar players. No, you're right. And you know what? Comic books aren't meant to be that. They're meant to be fun.
They're comic
escapism. There should be escapism.
Anybody who's trying to write a masterpiece comic book needs to quit. Just quit. Just quit.
And, Cap, stop poking the bear, Cap. In fine art.
What's up, Melted Copper?
I was the curator of an upscale fine art gallery.
Here we go. And the crowd goes wild.
Your job as a curator of a fine art gallery is to say no. All right. People submit their art. Can I hang on the walls? And it's my job to say no. If you're good, I don't say yes. I say swing by, bring me four of your pieces. I need 2 big ones, 2 small ones, whatever space I've got on the wall. And I was canceled for that, for being a gatekeeper, because I wouldn't let somebody who threw up on a canvas and then varnished it and wanted to call it art. Fuck off, it ain't art. And then, people that would just do this low effort abstract shit. They want to bring it in and look at me. I'm the next Jackson Pollock. Yeah, well, I wouldn't hang the original Jackson Pollock in here. Piss off. It's not art. Fuck off. Art requires talent and ability, years of study. You got to be willing to shed the tears to call yourself an artist and get to a place where you're selling work for money. Oh, excuse me. Well, you just go right ahead, Melted Copper. Get your draw on. Oh, me. But surely, I used to say this in the fine art community to the other curators and whatever. if a singer auditions for a band and they can't sing, you don't hire them. If someone says, I want to hang my paintings in your gallery and they can't paint, that's a no. You can't. More frogs. That's all we need. More frogs. Let there be a plague of frogs. Pops is angrily typing away. My coffee's ready. I will return.
Doc will return. Man, I just love what goes on in the chat when people start feeling it. You know what I mean? Pretty much trying to stay out of all that shit because I just think it's dumb. I don't think any of that crap sells books. I just don't. Okay, look, I was fans of both of those guys, and now I'm kind of not fans of either. It's pretty dumb. Don't piss off the fan base. I mean, look, if you ally yourself with somebody else and it increases your sales, I don't care how well you guys get along 6 months from now. Don't screw that up. It increases both your sales. Okay, buddy.
It's Dad Chinese.
I know. I seen him cooking it.
Oh. Chap, leave my publisher the fuck alone. Damn it. Yeah, the dog got in the trash.
I don't know. I heard Anthony's having a great week. I heard he got engaged in all kinds of shit.
Well, now, Melted Copper, let me say this. Axl Rose has a confirmed 8-octave voice. So, I'm sorry. I just pulled it up. 7 octaves, not a full 8.
I don't know. That dude could sing when he's singing.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to remember, there's screamers. Okay, like look,
when he bothered to sing, he could sing.
Yeah.
Cap, damn you. Okay, I don't know what the milkshake is about, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you. When there's a video, if you go to YouTube and just type in the word "stop," it's all the times Axl Rose screwed up on stage, the fans booed him, and he left. It's quite a long montage.
Uh-huh.
From my music, I require singers that can sing. I require musicians who can play. No, where's that meme I had?
I will be right back, Doc. It's your turn to entertain the fans.
There it is. Ronnie James Dio, the man himself. It's sad when you live in an age where having little or no talent can get you on stage. I grew up in an age when singers could really sing and guitar players could really play. I mean, no shit. That says it all. There was an unfortunate incident at Dairy Queen involving pubic hair. That is, listen, that's tragic no matter who you are. I don't care who you are. That's tragic. I've heard that too. Oh, yeah. You people. Well, now, was he collecting those to go in the box of lingerie that he had, the panties? I'm just saying. Because in my day, when I was on stage, they didn't throw panties, they threw bras. Because, tits. So, speaking of books, I've got like 3, maybe 4 pages, depending on redraw or not redraw, to do on Damn Dirty Thing. And got 2 commissions to do. Just got them yesterday. I'll have them done by tomorrow. Well, this was the 80s, Anthony. Come on. He's making a doll. Wait, let me. Okay, touche on that one. What the hell was I saying? The chat is distracting me. Oh, and I sat down because I do my drawing in the living room. I don't draw back here. This is a painting studio. Everything in here is set up to paint. So I was going to sit out there and I was going to draw. And it was literally too damn cold. My hands were hurting. I'm old. I have arthritis. And I'm like, damn it, man. So I looked at the weather forecast and it's going to be in the lovely 70s this week. Carol, I blame you for all of this. All of it is your fault. Maybe who wears bras are tossed on stage. I don't know what that means. I suppose this is where I call myself blessed that I don't understand the modern vernacular very well. You people are apparently having a conversation that you understand. I don't. This I understand. Carol, you're always the one with your hand on the spoon stirring the pot. Always. Jesus Christ. Not going to read that, but there you go. I don't want to get struck down or whatever. But Fanta did say you would help Anthony. I mean, in fairness, Anthony's not the editor of a book. He's the publisher. Although he did help with some of the editorial, like, Doc, you use that word too many times, or, wouldn't it sound better to say this? And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Oh, Lord, you people, you're damn potheads. Oh, God, that coffee's good. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for the coffee. Gimme. So, Carol, there's my Cash App if you want to send some money for the shipping fee. Shut up. Chat's moving too fast for me to click on anything. Anthony is a good creative partner to work with. I'm just saying, man, he's when he gets in the zone, he's actually got a couple of brain cells to bump together there. Surprising for a pothead, but yeah. She's going to use 30 herself and send me 20 and take credit for it. I'm just going to let the chat do what the chat does. I mean, that's what you guys do. I'm not here to be an editor of the chat. I am certainly not a censor. I believe in free speech. Let her rip if you're gonna. I just wish you wouldn't. But Carol, meanwhile, is going, come on, give me money. You're lucky I give you a Kraft Singles cheese. Captain Finity is actually in Kentucky, and his real voice doesn't even sound like that. He actually has a southern drawl and is a huge Ozzy fan. Well, right on. I'm more and more easier to deal with if I'm stumped. That's true. Hey, Ray, what's going on? Hey, Charles. Yeah, I mean, all I buy is name brand cheese because the other stuff is just like you can skimp on ketchup. Generic ketchup is ketchup. I don't chintz on mayo because off-brand mayo is nasty. I don't chintz on cheese because that shit don't taste like cheese. And coffee, I don't chintz on coffee. So yeah, the my Cash App is the banner going across the bottom. If anyone wants to donate to the money, I'm going to send Anthony to ship me the computer to replace my nearly dead one, my dying one, whatever you want to call it. It's in hospice. Oh, Jesus Christ. I found ladies. Yeah, I'm not reading that either. They're not banana mayo sandwiches any more than a ham sandwich with mayo on it is a ham mayo sandwich. It's just a ham sandwich. It's a banana sandwich. Jesus Christ, idiot. No, Carol, I will not highlight that. So she pitches a tantrum. Don't you be turning your bed over down there. If you break that pallet that you're sleeping on, then you're just going to sleep on that concrete floor. I'm telling you right now. I think y'all scared Pops away.
Actually, I just got back. Wow, how bad has it been?
The chat is doing what the chat does. Did I hear Rocky?
He's upstairs, yeah. I got a plate full of food, Doc.
We'll get you eat on, brother.
I'm just going to do that exact thing. Ooh. Somebody just fell down. Kids.
I don't know what any of that means.
So I take it that Ant and Finn are just sparring in the chat. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. That's. I guess Cap got his feelings hurt because Vic rejected his kumbaya.
Right.
So now he's lashing out at Mr. Romano. But Anthony said, "It's okay. I got this." And now they're kind of doing that thing they do. Is that how you make a werewolf? Well, I'm not commenting on that. Melted Copper. By the way, where did that screen name come from? Melted Copper. I'm always curious about shit like that.
I kind of like it.
I mean, what would it mean? All I picture is the melting copper. It's love. Wow, you know, I'm all about peace. Sorry, Doc, I tried making a clay cop show. Oh, a claymation. Really? Well, I would like to see it. I like watching creative people do creative things.
Yep, it is kind of what this network is about.
Yes. Now, me personally, I just speak for me. We're only streaming to my channel. Whenever I'm afraid I might say something that would get the network in trouble, I make sure I stream just to my channel. So
What are you saying that would get the network in trouble?
Well, I haven't even begun to rant yet. And
I'm just waiting for Stephen B. show to start.
And I probably won't, because, you know, I'm not in good health. I don't want to drop dead of a heart attack on a stream. Hey, Margot.
Hi, Margot.
Vic said I never compliment his art. That's one thing I don't make fun of, actually. All right.
Hey, I'm a huge fan of the Dank Dealer.
I mean, Vic can draw. It's not my style, but he can draw.
His rendition of Crom was awesome.
Of course, you know, I can draw and paint and write. Multi-talented. Oh, that was the other thing, Cap. I wasn't saying go to eBay and buy a copy of my book when I said e-copy. I meant digital. You could get a digital copy of my book. They're available at darkgiftcomics.com. There we go. Somebody can clip that. I'm pleasantly surprised. This was a test stream to see how long my computer would stay up without dying, and we're coming up on an hour, so I'm going to consider that a good thing.
Except we don't know if it'll work with the game or not.
I'm not even going to try. I'm going to get the new computer and put this behind me. Bless your heart. You've been a good little boo-boo, whatever you are, computer. My buddy, who is a engineer, was kind enough to give it to me back in the day when mine got hit by lightning. And I kind of missed the old one. It was a big old tower. It had the lights inside of it. It had a cooling system. It had, you know, multiple fans in it. Whatever. I don't know what all that shit means. I just know it was a beast. It could track pulsars in deep space. You know, the old one got hit by lightning. There's no fixing it. It was, the technical word the guy used was fried. Not even kidding, man. I'm facing an east-facing window here in my house, and up at the top of the house is where the power comes in. A bolt of lightning hit it. I'm just glad I wasn't sitting here when it happened. I might have gotten fried. My buddy that lives up the street here during that same storm was out in his yard, and lightning hit his backyard while he was closing the gate between the front yard and the backyard, and it shocked him.
I'll bet. Yeah, it ain't no fun being too close to a lightning strike.
You can't necessarily upgrade fried, Margot. Oh.
Well, you can, but it would just be more in the negative, right? It'd just be more fried.
Carol must be jonesing for some purple.
You can't unfry. That's, you know.
No, you can't unfry. Yeah, I had it looked at, Margot. I took it to a shop. Motherboard, GPU, there was shit melted on the inside. Just get me high, for fuck's sake.
Carol, if he was here, if he was around the corner, I'd drop some on you. What could I tell you?
There's more to life than smoking weed. There are edibles. I'm just saying, you guys are some maniacs. It's reefer. What was it? Reefer madness. Rowdy heathens. Damn right.
Why, yes. I resemble that remark.
The chat is just being the chat. They're doing what they do. So I saw Anthony's new CG Slums intro, and I'm going to show it, and I've got a reason for showing it here. Listen to that sorry hound up there. Share screen. Pops, quit manhandling that damn computer.
Kicking somebody's ass right now.
All right. So Anthony made this. I want you to notice a couple of things. There are some named characters and some unnamed characters here for the CG Slumlords. Now, this unnamed character, of all the people who go on the Slumlords, this has got to be me, right?
Looks
Right?
like Wheeler.
Fuck that. I am Odin. Who is this? Why does that look familiar? When I brought that up to Anthony, by the way, he said, "No, you're in there, you know, in that quick little montage. Let me show you the montage." You see, I was in that.
I didn't see shit.
Come on now. Come on now.
I will say, though, I do have to say that.
Yes, it is.
Oh, geez, where the fuck is it?
That's
I can never
Carol.
find that shit.
Oh, I'm nothing like the Flash. I walk slow.
I am Odin.
Whatever, get that off my screen. What the hell's wrong with you? So, officially petitioning Anthony, put the name label on the Odin. That's me. That's Doc. And I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll be
See that, Doc? See what your boy said?
Yeah. The two guys facing each other. That was Eric July and EBS going at it.
No, you said Yellow Flash and EBS.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed it. Sorry. I'll be right back. Coffee calls. They said I was too young to rule the land. Fuck those guys.
And yes, Gable, that was Denial This Rise. It truly was. All right, let's see. the two guys in T-shirts were Ripa versus TG Fan. I kind of think it's Ripa against all fans, dude. Dude just went on a blocking spree. I'm like, why are you blocking the people that spend money on your... I don't get it. I just don't get it.
So the discussion did come up. Comic book creators who also YouTube versus YouTubers who are making comic books. It was said, if you are a big YouTuber and you just want to make a product to make some money, haven't they done things like razor blades and vitamin supplements and all this other shit? Why I got to be comic books?
Because there's actual discourse about comic books. Nobody's talking about their fucking razor blades, Doc.
Yeah, but they make money off of them.
But nobody's talking about them. This is something that they can use in their social media. This is something that they can use with that YouTube following they've already built.
I don't see the value in doing that if you are not willing to pour real talent into the books. I'm trying to dance around this topic as delicately as I can. Like, oh, all right, Anthony, take care, buddy. Yeah. I'm not knocking Yellow Flash. He's got one of the best in the business, John Dillard, doing his book. I don't know the story. I haven't read it. I don't know about the writing. Hey, Wooksy. Yeah, Cyberfrog is not easy to draw, and neither is Salamandroid. I know I did a Salamandroid commission for somebody, and I'm like, fuck this thing, man. And I'm not going to take a damn thing away from EVS. The dude can draw, period. Full stop. He's very good at what he does. So, doesn't mean I simp for anybody. I'm my own man. I'm all about my own book. The lateness of Alice is not of his doing, period. Just saying that. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Now, there are some projects out there that I wish there were more hours in the day that I could draw, because there are some projects I would like to be doing right now. And if I could,
Chris has that noir game he wants you to do.
Well, the book that goes with the game, yeah.
No, he wants you to do the game art too.
Well, I mean, yeah, he can just do the book and he can use the art out of it. Yeah, I was saying the same thing years ago. I'm talking about in the 90s when I first started out. I was talking to a buddy of mine that was another up-and-coming artist. God, what was his name? Harper. Anyway, we were both talking about I wouldn't want to draw Spider-Man because fuck drawing all them webs on that costume. I don't want to draw Captain America because drawing a 5-pointed star accurately from every angle is a fucking nightmare. I don't want to do it. Oh no. The worst possible thing just happened. Oh, let me see. Colonel Mord, welcome, by the way. Good to see you.
Oh, no, D&D is definitely comic related, dude. You're one of us.
Read the chat before you comment on it. This is why I still identify as a Centurion and not really anything else. Don't want to be labeled as a Tard. Granted, I probably count as a D&D Tard. And some other kinds of non-con. Yeah. Everybody's got some kind of Tard in them. I'm just saying. Like Ron White pointed out, truthfully, he's got a brother-in-law who is a deer hunter. There it was, 4:00 in the morning. up in my deer stand. Extra sprayed out there. I've got my trusty 30-06, blah, 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 blah.
Get your face up here.
Hey, Rocky. Rocky, what you doing, boy?
He's talking to you, not me.
What you doing, Rocky, talk to me. Talk to me.
You gonna tell Doc hi or what?
You lazy bastard. Come on, you almost did it.
Come on, say hi to Doc. Wow.
Anyway, Ron White points out, how hard could it be? I'm driving down the road in a minivan with the radio blaring and the headlights, and I get a deer easily. The hell was that? Did that dog just bark? Or was that you?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what this means.
I'm looking down at him. I don't know what that was, dude.
Yeah, but you know what? Sam Keith was very consistent with his style. What is B1X1? What the hell is that? I don't know. Pops, entertain the chat. I got to go make a couple of cigarettes.
I've got my mouth full of food.
I didn't ask you any damn questions. I'll be right back.
Not going to be entertaining. I'm just saying.
I'll be right back, boys and girls. Don't y'all go nowhere.
I'm going to find the ad because I'm almost done and I want to finish eating. So here you go. You guys should like this one.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Flip City's Creative Chaos, the newest show on the Madness Comic Network. I'm just saying, those guys are hilarious. They got some good stuff. You need to go check it out, yo. And Rocky, you got something to say yet? You going to talk to the people? No? Say hi. Say something. You're letting your fans down, bro. You're letting your fans down, bro. I'm just saying. They're look, pick your head up, man. Come on. Why you just got your head down like, oh, life is so tough. Life is so rough. What's the matter, dude? You didn't get none of my food, huh? He didn't get none of that food. That's what he's brought, man. Isn't it? No goodies for Rock. I'm sorry, buddy. It just wasn't nothing for you. Nothing.
Oh, Rocky. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. calm down. The doctor is in. Rocky, what are you doing, boy? He's gonna poop on your shoes later.
He's bummed out because he didn't get none of my food, Doc.
He's pouting.
He's
He's
look
pouting.
at that face, big time.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Rock? You can't have something. You can't have the food, dude. You're gonna go up there. They're gonna have some eggs and broth all in your food. It's gonna be good, and you know it.
So I've got my pup in here. Come here, girl.
He gets fed good every day. Don't worry about it. He just being.
There she is. Look at this pretty face. Look at this pretty face.
There's another dog, dude.
There her is. This is Moxie, everybody.
There's a dog right there, dude. You see Doc?
Moxie was. Are you getting in my lap? Come on, you can get up here. There you go. Come on.
Look, Doc's got a dog right there. Look.
This show has gone to the dogs. Moxie was born with a bobbed tail and this beautiful, perfectly symmetrical coloring. And she is seriously the happiest dog I've ever seen. She's never not happy. Her tail's never not wagging. Wag that nub. There you
That's
go.
the way Looney is.
You run the show. Yes, it George, you runs the show. But she doesn't like this word. Watch her. Are you a weirdo? Are you a weirdo? Don't pout.
Rock, are you a weirdo? He just looked at me like, dude. He looked at me like, dude, I just wanted some food, dude. You got something to say?
Hey. Now, she doesn't talk. She's very hypo-vocal. Like, she barely even barks.
You gonna say hi to Doc's dog, dude?
Down.
You're not even gonna say hi to your cousin on the screen? Man, Rock's being rough today, dude. Rough sell. He's a tough room today, man.
Tough room. Moxie likes to get under my desk and treat it like a doghouse. Well, you know what? I'll join you down there. How about that? I'm just going to stream from under the desk. Colonel Moore knows his stuff. So, are you talking about Morgan? Are you talking about the artist that did the work for D&D and the role-playing games? Is that what I'm seeing here? Because I remember seeing a lot of them, and I know for a fact a lot of them were really trying to ape them some Frazetta. Because I mean, face it, nobody better at the sword and sandal stuff than our boy Frazetta. Why am I embiggenated? Oh, because my dog was in my lap. There we go. What are you doing down there? So my stepdaughter, boys and girls, has a blind wiener dog, long-haired. It's blind. And so I don't say, what are you looking at? I say, what are you listening at? What are you listening at, boy? Moxie doesn't get the blame for this. Her dog got in the trash. So when they get home, Moxie got in the trash. No, she's been in here. I can prove it. She was on a live stream with me.
Oh, man.
Wow, you guys are talking over my head now. TSR D&D guys. Okay. For art, I assume. Morg. Hey, we got a captain and a colonel. Now, if Captain Finity is Navy, he's the same rank as Colonel Morg. But if he's Marine Corps or Army, then, Colonel Morg is the ranking officer present. Other than me, I'm the Commodore. Where did Carol go? Carol, why are you not here? So there she is. Had to stomp on the floor to get her to get up off that pallet down there. She went to go get high. I will never forget, we were streaming one night and Carol had enough money to either get Chinese food for her and her daughter or go get some weed. Do I need to tell you which way that cookie crumbled? That poor girl, that poor daughter. Carol's going to kill me for that. At least in 2019, 2020 for me. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You were a war campaign, but not affiliated with them now. I got you. That was before my time. I showed up here last year, I think. When did last year? Early in the year. You guys know how I ended back up doing comic books instead of fine art? When the coof hit, the fine art market dried up. And I went through, I just shared this story a little while ago. I went through a cancellation from the art community that I started for gatekeeping people who wanted to puke on canvases and call it art. So I stumbled across Ethan's channel one night, boys and girls, and I super chatted because, you know, I thought that's what you do. So I super chatted and I said something along the lines of, I wish that there were a Comics Gate for fine art because I've been canceled also. And I included the link to my fine art website. And to my surprise, Ethan and Billy Tucci and Artie Bear, they reviewed took a quick look through my website, looked at my art, and they were, ooh, ah, they were wowed. And Ethan said, I don't know what to tell you, pal. Come make comic books with us. And I went, I know how to do that. I did comics in the early 90s. So that's what brought me back. Hey, you like who you like, buddy. No judgment here. My personal policy, Colonel Morg, is very simple. I will always treat people as kindly as they allow me to treat them. Don't come in my house and shit on the floor and we'll get along just fine. Yeah, Alex Ross is a beast. Not sure I care for his political opinions, but I'm not paying him for those, am I? I just want to see his art. Now, I had watched, by the way, a kind of a pseudo documentary about Frank Frazetta, and his one of his kids was saying that he literally painted No, don't pull that wire, Carol. What the hell are you doing? Don't do that. Where was I going? Oh, one of his sons said he literally painted with it was either Play-Doh or Disney brand tempera watercolors, and that's all he worked in. And people, oh, it's oil. No, it's not. By the way, if you paint in tempera and you varnish it, it looks just like oil. So you can never make that distinction, boys and girls. But yeah, it seems like I remember hearing him say that. And he also said he would start one of his paintings by roughing it out in the morning, and then when the kids were home, he'd go out and play catch with them or whatever, and spend time with the family, have dinner, and then he would go back and he'd work all night, and the piece would be finished in the morning, which is astounding when you think about how great that work is. Member berries. I assume COC. That's a computer generated thing, right? Carol is a wonderful troll. She's my favorite troll now. Shut up down there. Don't let it go to your head. You're still not getting any more Rice Krispies than you get now. She is the troll guru of Captain Infinity. Oh, it's analog? Okay. COC. What does COC mean? Then, I mean, I understand the 25 millimeter miniatures. Call of Cthulhu. Okay, got you. Understood. So there's a guy over in England that I follow that does miniatures, but not the Wargamer miniatures. He's built an entire town in his loft, and with a working train and cars and other, and wish I could remember his name right now. But anyway, I watch his show from time to time just to watch other creatives doing their thing. Yeah, it's cold, Charles. Grenadier line. Charles, did you ever collect miniatures? Crazy Comics Collector is Charles. Oh, on eBay as we speak. What are you chewing on? There's nothing down there to chew. Why do I hear your jaw smacking? Scared she's eating the carpet.
Cigarette butts and Captain Crunch.
Oh, he does. He has many of them. Well, okay. So you understand this conversation that's happening in chat, and I do not. Let's see. What is this? Some people love eating carpet. I think I've met a lot of them. They like eating lead paint chips also. All right, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the link in chat. Anyone wants to pop in and hang out, certainly welcome to do so. I remind you, my only rule is don't be a dick. You come in here and shit on the floor, I'll show you the door. Carol, this is your chance to get out of the basement, Carol.
I got Steve B show starts at 7, so I can only hang out for a little longer.
Roger that. Cap, that may be the comment of the night. Melted Copper joining us. What's up, Melted Copper?
I'm doing all right. Actually, this may be the first time I'm on a live chat where the guy is into what I'm into.
Now you're talking about Morgue?
The Morgue, yeah.
Yeah.
Comic books.
Comic books, miniatures. Here's a weird thing. I was a collector and had good collections twice in my life. The usual thing with the first one, I went in the military. My mom got rid of my collection. The second one, I got robbed. And my local comic shop bought my collection, Copper.
Oh, God.
The guy I bought it from bought my stolen collection.
Oh, that's cool.
He knew that was my shit. But anyway, I said that to say this. I make comic books. I enjoy comic books, but I no longer collect them.
Yeah, I don't really collect them as much as I used to after my mommy passed. Sometimes material.
Tammy's quick. Batmarine, do more Batmarine.
Right, hold on. Oh yeah, actually, I was talking about comic books earlier with the captain, like Superman,
True
Batman. Oh, I was talking about one of my favorite battles of the Thing and the Hulk.
Yeah, back in the day, my book was the Avengers because I started collecting in 1976, right? And like Pops has said, and a couple of other collectors, you know, it was the spinner racks at the drugstore back in the day. So I got Cap, I had Thor, and then I discovered, holy shit, these guys are on a team. Well, that's a lot better because now I get more of my guys, you know. So I jumped on the Avengers and I stayed with them for years and years.
Get Riley Reid and Sasha Grey in one movie.
My first comic was Fantastic Four, bought at a local store.
Cap has visited the bottom of his glass many times this evening, boys and girls.
I've had a third coffee and it's only just gone midday. It's your fault. You made me do it. You're the bad influence. I'm not taking responsibility.
Your peer pressure made me drink coffee after 5 p.m. I don't want to hear it.
Exactly. Yeah, that was my now you got your revenge now. I've got a coffee.
You bastard, I'll be awake all night now.
I've got a water plan. I can't sleep. Peace terms were rejected, and so now we've got to go bombing twice as hard.
No wars. No wars.
Oh,
what are we looking at there?
The shit out of that channel.
Yeah, well, this is all beat up. But see, originally on my station, I was going to be doing claymations, and so this was like a mosquito guy. He looked a little funny, but I was shooting for like Gumby levels of animation. You know, I wasn't doing a Todd McFarlane realistic thing. You know.
Right. So you were legit going to be doing some claymation movies?
Yeah. Oh, dude, actually, my entire attic is a bunch of mice right now.
No. Oh, hi, Carol.
Nice. Well, look, make one, even if it's only 30 seconds long.
That'll take 3 years.
Shut up, Carol.
No,
You're
dude,
allowed on panel, you're just not allowed to talk.
Human beings can snap photos really fast now. Like anybody collecting toys are mostly adults now. And that's what they do.
Carol, what did you say the temperature was up there on the mountain?
13.
Jesus Christ. What's it doing tonight? Do you know?
Nothing.
Don't you blaspheme in here?
Oh, now it's 11.
Yeah. Well, we're getting down. The sun has gone down, and we're getting down to 13 tonight. So, yay.
It'll be 9 by 9 p.m.
Yeah.
It'll be 9 by 9. 9
by 9.
Well, Carol,
you gotta understand,
get
Colonel, I keep Carol
to send you
locked
the
in my
money.
basement. So I'm not.
What?
I don't fear unless she gets the lock undone. I mean,
Carol, have you got your Jazz cigarette money yet?
I don't got shit.
Right, so you need $150 pronto, right?
Sure.
Oh, are you
Well,
listening?
Slothmore owes me 150. So yeah, if Slothmore wants peace and quiet, guaranteed. You know, new wars over new problems. That's a different issue. If Slothmore wants peace and quiet, all he's got to do is send you $150, and all this is over. So I'm just saying.
All right. While you guys are belaboring the point, I'm going to shield just for a moment.
Well, Carol wants weed. Nothing else matters. Yeah? Jones in, folks.
A damn dirty thing.
There's no title. Oh no, there it
is. Shut up. Stop gnawing on stuff in the basement, Carol. That's all I'm going to say.
That's not stuff.
Trying to sleep and you hear that. It's just Carol gnawing on the floor joists. She has to whittle her teeth down.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get my fiber somehow.
You got to do what to who?
I gotta get my fiber somehow.
Yes, this is true. You're certainly not getting it from ordering the Chinese food that you didn't order for your starving child.
I did it again the other week.
So bad.
Well, I mean, she wasn't home when I ordered the food.
Mama, I'm hungry. Yeah. Whatever.
Sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you. Life's hard. Get a helmet.
She's like, the cats in the garage can find their own food. Follow them around.
All right, y'all need to know my kid is 18. All right, so
Right. She's
it's
not
like I'm
neglecting a
starving
minor.
a toddler.
She's not neglecting a minor, just a a young adult living at her home. That's entirely different, Carol.
I fed her. It was a bowl of ice cubes, but I mean,
It's like I used to tell my kid, "You're hungry. You're lucky I let you live." Oh, there's a good question, Carol.
yeah, and it's very cramped down here.
It is. It's as spacious as the top. Double the gnawing power. That would explain the incessant nature of the gnawing. They're working in shifts. Cap, where did you go? Did it give you permission to leave the bridge? Carol, what are you working on?
Give me some money.
You can't come out and beg for money on a stream where I'm begging for money. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I can too. Give
Come
us
on,
money.
11 by 17. I'll draw you anything. You send the money, I stop drawing.
I have 2 lottery tickets for tonight's drawing. Am I gonna win?
No.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh.
For
Carol,
the
if you do win, just remember, I fed you, clothed you, and housed you.
you did no such thing.
I gave you a basement to live in. I gave you rags. I gave you all
Doc,
my
are you
stuff.
preemptively begging? She's not even won the money yet.
You got to preemptively beg, Cap.
That's exactly what you're preemptively begging on money that she hasn't even
Yes.
got yet.
Yes, that's the proper way to do it. See,
That's time traveling and Marxism.
I was needy before she was rich.
Well,
so
only
it's not
emotionally, Doc.
insulting when she is rich. See how that
You're
works?
emotionally needy.
I am. I need it. I need the love. I need the money.
You do.
More.
That's why you got Pops here.
I need the money more, Cap.
You need love and money like EVS needs a decent writer. Know what I mean?
Exactly, Colonel Moore.
Well, I mean, chains are an aesthetic. That's all they're there for. It's just decoration. Let's look at what Melted Copper's working on here. Oh, okay. Drawing with a sharp.
I'm not really doing anything in particular, Plus, I'm using a Sharpie, so I know the lines are thick enough to see.
Yep.
Hey, Colonel Morg, this is for old school, 2nd edition. This thing's older than you.
Check
like
that
Blade
out.
Runner, I think 83, second edition. This is going all the way back. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Call of Cthulhu.
What
The
is
number
it? What
one
is
tabletop role.
He muted himself.
Oh, am I muted?
Oh, wrong button.
No.
All right, I'm done now.
Cap was trying to turn his camera off and he muted himself.
I pushed the wrong button with my fat fingers.
I
I did a PvP.
Damn,
Huh?
man, you drove the question. Oh, what was the date on that, Cap? Did you say 86?
Sure, yeah, let's go with that.
Come here.
I'm hungry.
I'm checking Slovakia. Hang on, so you're fiending like the dope fiend that you are, and you're hungry? Oh my goodness!
I
That's
know.
why she wants the weed, so she won't be.
Doc, throw Carol. Yeah, well, she's got the munchies already. Sounds like you don't need the jazz cigarette.
I was just gonna say I not contradicted. I got that bass backwards. When you're stoned,
What was reading that? Bass backwards. Write that one down, Copperhead. That's a goodie.
When you're stoned, you would eat paint chips with ketchup and call it gourmet.
Hence the popularity of McDonald's.
When it's meth, it's who the fuck needs food?
I don't do that.
I'm gonna go out here and rebuild the engine in this car. No, I'm not a mechanic, and all I have is a hammer and a pair of pliers, but I can do it.
I'm gonna go vacuum the driveway.
Fun with meth heads. You go to a meth head neighborhood, you buy a box of the $1 flashlights, you turn one on, you throw it out in the lawn, and you drive down to the end of the street and you watch them geek and peek all night long. Or if they let you in the house, crumble up a cracker in the carpet.
Oh,
They'll get the carpet clean.
Poor method.
How'd you keep an idiot in suspense? I'll tell you tomorrow.
That was a George Peter.
Oh no, the dreaded sound of the passive-aggressive "You're not funny." Carol smites him. Oh, don't! I hate that noise. The internationally renowned sound of the unfunny comedian appreciation. That's almost as bad as dum dum. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm actually looking for the appropriate. There we go.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! No, Will Robinson! Danger!
You're wrong, and you're a grotesquely ugly freak.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
My shiny metal ass.
Yes, Abel. Give Carol $30.
Don't give Carol $30. She'll just smoke it.
It's exactly. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I'm being honest what I'm going to do with the money. I'm not saying I'm going to do this and then mail you
Build
that
a
in a month. I'm telling you right now.
At least Carol's
I'm gonna
not giving you
take
some
your
guff
$30
about going to the printer.
and I'm going to smoke it.
My computer's dying. I have a
Dying,
replacement.
Doc.
I need the shipping money. Help a brother out.
Don't help him.
Shut up, Carol.
You shut up.
I will come down there and slap them.
Yeah, go ahead, try. I got all these booby traps down here.
Promises.
Stop pulling on the wires.
Come on, 11 by 17. I'll draw anything. Not porn though, but let's focus on that.
I do have sympathy with that point of view, Gabe.
Did you
One
see
of-
the chaos last night? That was all my fault because I
Hey,
didn't.
penny shot. I'm back on a war footing with Slothmore. Should we do a few more pages of Late Barbarian to show him how it's really done?
Carol, the last I heard was that you started some drama and got him punished for it.
I did.
Why would you do such a thing?
You threw Hen under the bus.
Jesus
Why did Hen
Christ.
cross the road
I
so
didn't
Carol could
mean-
throw her under the bus?
For Hen to take the bullet, but she stepped in the line of fire.
Well, at least you can say that she's not chicken.
Oh,
come on.
But I mean, last night, the chaos I started last night, it spanned over 2 channels.
So much
Actually,
chaos.
3 if you include Hargraves.
What did you do, Carol?
I don't.
Who is this
even-
Hargrave nobody I keep hearing?
I'm
Sorry
not
about it.
even really sure what I did.
Too many nobody.
That's a lie. I'm not believing that for a second.
No, I mean, I don't feel that it was really my fault, but it probably was.
Can't be your fault.
All right, Carol, damn it. Now I got, there's my evening. I have to go watch some streams. What do I need to watch to catch up?
Mostly
Who do you think preemptively rejected the peace deal between Vic and me? It was Carol. She said he won't go for that. It's war. That was that.
Oh man,
That
I hope
sounds
I'm not on this stream. I thought I was being likable. He's gonna watch this stream and be like, man, I let that dirtbag on my stream, and I'm like, oh damn it.
Yeah,
You should have seen Wi-Fi Nation. We went through all the emotions. I had a great time until I started arguing with my good friend at Eagle Rider.
So, Carol,
What?
what was the answer to my question? Where do I go to watch this drama?
You start at Vic's, then you go to Sci-Fi's, but in between all that was Hargrave EFAPing. But then Hargrave didn't realize he was EFAPing Vic while Vic was on another panel. Vic never told his chat that he was going to another panel, so we only heard Vic's side. We couldn't hear what the other panelists were saying.
I was doing all the funnies. That's why every now and again you'd hear
So
Vic laughing. That was me doing a funny.
So it made Vic look like a complete lunatic because we don't know who he's talking to because it looks like
He's
he's
just
talking
having
to
a
nobody.
conversation with himself. I couldn't believe it. I thought he was actually e-fapping us. He was just, it's so ridiculous.
So wait, he was live streaming, but
It's
then
like
he
going to a
also jumped
Beatles
on
concert
someone
and
else's
recording a
panel?
cloakroom.
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't know much, do you? On your computer doesn't work.
But it's helpful if you tell your chat on your
Wouldn't that
channel.
cause a rift in the space-time continuum, Cap?
Exactly. It's called object permanence, and some people don't get it. If I talk on the thing, then is anyone else going to hear the other thing? My God. I've known toddlers with more fucking self-awareness on YouTube.
There's
and they can
object
push the button.
persistence and object permanence. Which one
Steve
are
Doc gets it.
you? Yeah, he's use them specifically now.
If I can hear the captain, then everyone can hear the captain. No, Vic, that's not how audio works.
Let the galaxy burn, as Horace said.
So Hargrave's
Exactly.
chat and Vic's chat had no idea that Vic was on another panel talking.
Well, they
to
didn't
them.
even know, so they thought he was talking. What? Oh,
They
this
thought he
is
was talking to
worse.
himself.
They did what?
So nobody could hear what you guys were saying to Vic. They could only hear what Vic was saying to you guys.
Yeah, I already got over that shock. By
Oh,
tuning
Cap was
into
on
Vic's
that other
rerun
panel.
later, but
Yeah.
What? An interrupting doctor? What?
Yes, Cap. What panel was
Your
it that you
channel.
were on?
Sci-Fi Nation.
Wi-Fi Nation. Just
Okay.
type in Dink Michigan, and it will take you to the Sci-Fi Nation channel.
No, I shan't be doing that.
Hi, how you doing?
You
Yeah, notice I didn't get any fucking clicks out of this. If Scotty hadn't thrown that moody, this would all happen on my channel. Vic promised me a meeting on his channel. He's now reneging on that deal. It's fucking war, Kingsley. You got me all chilled.
Now, Vic, if you see this, why are you not having Cap on? Wants to make
I can't hear you over the typing.
Yeah, I can't hear him over the typing either. Can we have more typing?
I want more typing. He was doing Morse code, guys, because you're ignorant doesn't mean.
Did you say Morris code?
Morris
Yeah. It's all you don't know the code.
You're
But
not
I don't-
properly initiated.
I don't know what I did to make Vic spiral out last night, but
You said hello, Vic.
probably.
Oh no, you said where's that commission that it wasn't for Gable, it was Cable.
Chaos follows her everywhere she goes.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
if y'all would just get me high, I would be too stoned to type.
But that hasn't happened, so now
That
she
shit
wants
don't work
blood.
for me.
I've never seen that happen, Carol.
Yeah, I know, I get worse.
I need your dealer. Like if you could hit me in the inbox and your dealer, I need what you got. I mean, don't do drugs, guys. In the chat, drugs are bad. Just letting you all know.
Carol is the only person I
But
know
General,
that
what
gets-
about coffee?
that smokes weed and gets
Coffee's
hyped
a
up.
drug.
She smokes weed. It's like a whole pot of coffee. Ah!
Well, I get all excited. Shut up. Leave me alone. Get me high.
Get Vic. Get Vic on the panel. Come on, let's have some fun.
The link is in the chat.
But what was it?
Get
like
Wi-Fi. Bring me everyone.
last week I convinced Vic that Dark Gift kicked him from the CG slums. No, was it slums?
You gaslighting.
Lord have
No,
mercy.
it was
Carol.
neutral ground.
Carol.
Vic left on his own, but I convinced Vic that DG kicked him.
That is a psyop. in a
That's
sense.
not nice.
You've been Carol. Wah,
I can't
wah.
help that he takes my bait every single time. You'd think he'd figure it out by now.
You play him like a Casio keyboard, Carol. It's masterful.
Right, Colonel? For the good of the community, get Carol high, for God's sakes.
Somebody.
Somebody.
No, don't. This is great. Angry Carol. This is
Somebody
like-
take a hit for the team.
Do you see what I mean, Copperhead? Christine is like she's our very own PG-13 Carol's Colours. Or Carol's Colours is an NC-17 version of Christine.
Now,
Well,
which
I
one is
definitely feel
Christine?
better about my drunk appearances now that I hear this lady. I guess I didn't make too much of a buffoon of myself.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, you glue sniffer.
Hey, wait, you can let me have a win every once in a while, Captain.
I could, but I'm not going to because it pleases me to displease you. I like Copperhead. He's my new friend. He can take it.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Captain.
Must have been when you were kissing me.
I think it was. Oh, there's a cat fight.
Where? Vic and who?
Carol and the cat were fighting over the same rat.
Where's my commission?
Bitch.
And whenever Dark Gift did that extra CG Slum hour the other night, I was able to convince both Dark Gift and Vic that they were fighting each other.
Jesus. Carol.
To the point
Carol.
where I think Vic had to go to the slums. I don't know
Confess
what.
your sins to me, my child.
The chat was very confused.
Oh, my potty money moo.
I just want to throw this out there before I have to leave because Stephen B is about to start at 7 o'clock. Melted Copper. I'm not sure if you're aware, but we have an open draw stream every Sunday at 1 p.m. on the network. You're more than welcome. Come join us. Check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was working on something I can do that's entertaining. That's me being insane. And I was like, I love drawing. People do this on stream. And so that's why I set this up to see if I can set it up.
That's
where
why I'm
people
gluing
see it.
tanks and hobgoblins like there's no tomorrow.
Yep.
How do you have that camera set up? Because Vic needs to have that camera set up.
Here, I'll show you. Actually, I got it set up on a glass table.
No, as it was.
Look at that. He's got it sitting on a glass table, Doc, and he's drawing underneath the table.
I don't have a glass table.
That is
you've got
most
it squarely
ingenious,
over
my
the
friend.
artwork. You need to have it at an angle like Vic, so when you draw one tip bigger than the other, you've got an
I was in the
excuse.
stream this morning when I thought of it. All right, this is like the prototype just to see if it would work.
That is
And
Frank
maybe I'll just-
Zappa shit right there to the bone.
I
That's
love me some
Mothers
Frank
of
Zappa.
Invention.
That's pretty ingenious, Copper.
That is the Mothers of Invention right there, yo.
Here, I'm
Just
gonna
tell
go
it.
to my attic. I'll show you my puppets that I abandoned.
Abandoned puppets.
Wait, he's taking us to the attic.
Oh God, no!
And he's got puppets.
The
in
big
there.
one's called
No, the dead
Carol.
people stay in
I
the
saw that
basement.
movie.
He
I've
said,
seen this movie. I'm not going.
he said he's got puppets in the attic, Doc.
I'm not going.
Do you have
Puppets.
flowers? In the
Help! Help!
Hey, yo, it's me.
Puppets.
Oh, they're like real puppets, dude.
Oh,
So
check
look at
that
the
out.
little monsters.
Check it out.
Yeah, because I don't. Nobody comes in the attic, so I wanted to make my attic like a. There was a cartoon called The Littles when I was little, so I sort of started building these guys up here.
Dude, can we go? Can we do a show about your fucking attic, dude?
And then, in order to keep it interesting, the idea was this: like, you ever see the movie Tremors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the carpet, I was like, somewhere a snake has to be in this attic, so I can kill people off at random and give them something to be afraid of.
Snake up there? Ooh.
There's puppets and snakes, Carol. I'm literally afraid right now.
Snake.
But yeah, so I had these little card tables. And another thing I thought was fun is coming up with weapons for them, like forks and like arrows made out of forks and nails and shit.
Yes. It's like Land of the Giants, Doc. You
That's
remember
the
when they
view
were
I
tying-
have under the floor.
That's
remember
right.
they were-
Carol
they
should
were
be
tying
familiar with that
steak
view.
knives? Remember they were tying steak knives to pencils in Land of the Giants to ward off the cat? Doc?
Yeah. Plus, I'm a big fan of Gizmo and Gremlins when he's in the little car. So yeah, if you look, they got like watches and stuff on them.
Right on. Now, what did you make these little guys out of? What are they made out of?
Oh, I'm a cheap bastard. They're all made out of. Well, the heads are made out of Sculpey. The modeling clay to kind of cause for jaw movement. I don't know how I'm making a move yet. Wire and like tape, electrical tape, and
Okay.
I even started playing with pipe cleaners and paint. Because if you
Okay.
you roll it around the wire and you saturate it in paint, It's not as obvious. Some of them are pretty bad. Like you can tell I didn't know what I was doing with some of them. But when you're building stuff,
if you
gotta
use
keep moving forward.
acrylic is stretchy. If
Yeah,
you use
I
acrylic,
got a whole
it'll
bin
stretch
of
on the
acrylic.
point.
Oh, that's like when you're talking oil painting. Jesus, that shit dries so slow. I don't know how anyone wants working oil.
I don't use oils anymore. When I found acrylics, I went there and I never went back to oil.
Oh yeah, acrylic dries super fast. It's nice.
Yep, it's good stuff. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to wrap this up.
Whatever.
Well, hey man, thanks for letting me on your show.
Well, I mean, it's either wrap it up or we're going to have to EFAP Stephen B. One or the other.
There's Stephen B. Speak of the devil. Hey,
He's like,
Stephen.
you guys get over here and watch my show, damn it. See?
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Pops, thanks for popping in. Melted Copper, thank you for popping in. Carol, get back in the basement, you winch. Go get stoned, will you? You're annoying.
Hi, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Hey, TJ. And
TJ.
Cap, thanks for popping in. Good
Always
to
a
see
pleasure,
you.
never chore.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, hit like and subscribe. Come on, man. He's entertaining. That's the least you can do.
I did no entertaining. I just housed the chat. They do all the work.
Give me money.
Don't give Carol money.
Give me
She'll just
money.
TJ, thanks for being
Carol,
here.
it's give me
Ward,
my
thanks
money.
for hanging out. Gabriel, thank you for hanging out. Suzanne was here earlier. Good to see you. Ice Queen popped in. Caroline, Anthony, thanks for being here, buddy.
Oh, don't thank him.
Shut up. Don't pick on my publisher.
Your lady fingers.
Y'all go over to Bullcat Studios, subscribe to Stephen B, and watch the draw stream. Starts in 10. I'm out.
Okay, bye.
All right, peace, everybody. Hang out for a minute, Carol.
Fine.